Hello guys, it's Cincinnati Spotter 210. We're out here with John Withrow on YouTube. I think that's it, right? Yeah, and we're out here at the one and only Tri-State Warbird Museum in Batavia, Ohio. And yeah, we're just going to check out some planes today. Hopefully it's going to be pretty good. Alright, we are in the first hangar. Here we have the P51 Cincinnati Miss. The one, the only. P51 Mustang, I believe, or I forget the letter Mustang, but Mustang nonetheless. Ooh, here's the information plaque. It is a, you can pause and read that if you'd like. It's a P51D, yeah, I was right. And, yeah, first aircraft at the Tri-State Warbird Museum for the day. Very nice looking P51 in the black and yellow. And as you can see, we have even more in here to check out. So let's keep it going. Ooh, we have some aircraft engines here. Allison V1710 aircraft engines. Very cool, very cool. And we have some simulators here, which are not currently open, but I'd assume normally they would be. Ooh, and there is a Pratt & Whitney R1830-92 twin Wasp. Totally didn't just read that off there. I'm kidding, I don't know aircraft engines, but yeah, very cool, very cool. And behind us, we have the P40 Warhawk. This bird actually crashed here at the airport a few years back, I believe, on a landing attempt. But as you can see, it's been restored, and I believe it's in flying condition, like all planes here. There's the P51 again, and here I believe this is a Grasshopper, the L3, or actually it might be an L4. I can't remember correctly what exactly this aircraft type is. Kind of looks like a Piper Cub to me. I mean, I think it was pretty much built to the same specs as a Piper Cub at the time. But this is new. This was not here the last time I was in here, so very cool to see that. Reconnaissance aircraft, not too many really take into accountability how important these were during World War II, but yeah, very cool to see one in person. Moving on from the Grasshopper, we have the Boeing Stearman. I usually see this bird a lot at Lunken. Well, not this exact one, but one owned by the Commemorative Air Force. Usually bring this down when they bring Fifi down to Lunken. And hopefully if they bring it down this year, I'll get to take a ride in one, but if they don't, it's whatever. Very nice looking Boeing Stearman. Not too many of them out here left in the world, but still, I'm just in awe. I love all these military aircraft. They're so cool. And here's a T6 Texan by the name of Tweety. This is a former United States Marine Corps trainer. And yeah, T6 Texan, fairly common aircraft of World War II. I believe, I don't know how many were built, but thousands of these built to train our great military pilots during the Great War. And nice to see a very fine example of one right here in Batavia, Ohio. All right, moving on. We are now in the other hangar. A lot of cool stuff in this one, just like the other one. First aircraft here, we have a Fokker Wolf 190, German World War II aircraft. Very sweet. Very awesome. The Fokker Wolf 190, there's the plaque. You can pause it for information if you'd like. Looks like they are working on this one. They just had this aircraft's first flight a little over a year ago, I believe. because last time I was in here a few years back, they did not have this aircraft up in its condition currently. But an awesome thing about this museum is it is a work in progress. They have all sorts of aircraft here that they are actually in the process of restoring here. Actually, he have this Corsair from World War II. There's a picture of it down there in pieces here. They're attempting to restore it to flyable condition, just like all their other aircraft here, which they have very awesomely restored over years of hard work. So hopefully, with time come, they will have this Corsair up and flying just like the rest of the birds in here. Here is an old engine. I believe it belongs to the Corsair, but you put my hand up to it, you can just see how big this engine actually is. It's quite impressive. And you have all the framing here, which are completely redoing. And over there you have the famous B25 Yankee Doodle. This is actually in a TV show on HBO. I forget the name of it. They're actually supposed to have this bird out flying this weekend, but due to weather, they have moved the date they were going to fly it. Very nice, very nice. I actually saw this bird last year. They did a commemorative D-Day flyover over southern Ohio. And I got to see this bomber then, formerly known as Axis Nightmare. They painted it in the Yankee Doodle colors for the TV show on HBO. And yeah, just a very cool bomber aircraft to see. There you've got the nose art. And yeah, I'll keep on walking around. There's still more to see. And moving next to the B25, I didn't notice this earlier, but they actually have an authentic U.S. Army Air Force aircraft tug that they used to move the aircraft in here. Just a cool little touch there. And yeah, I'll give you a walk around of the B25 and actually go under the wing of this thing. If you haven't noticed in other clips, this museum also has quite a collection of period era World War II 1940s vehicles, like this Willys Army Jeep, or that very nice looking coupe. And there's the Fokker Wolf 190 again. And it looks like they're in the process of restoring yet another tiny little aircraft. I cannot recognize what aircraft this is by just looking at it right away, but still very cool. Good to see that they're still adding other aircraft to this museum. And yeah, here's another new airplane of their collection. I don't know if they've ever flown this or not, but very tiny little airplane. I couldn't even fit in there if I wanted to. It looks kind of like a little kid's airplane. Very cool little thing to see. It's got the wooden propeller. Shoot. Look at my hand and see other engine, the hand against that engine. It's crazy. And here we have the Grumman Hellcat, I believe. This aircraft is huge. Like, for being a single engine fighter looking aircraft, it's actually a bomber. And it's almost as big as the B25. So very nice to see this naval aircraft up here. Not only do they have Army Air Corps aircraft, they also have Marines, Navy, even some civilian aircraft such as this one. So many cool things about this museum. Around this tiny little thing, we come to what I thought was a Hellcat earlier. Is actually a TBM3 Avenger. Silly mistake of me, I should have known that. Very, yeah, massive. You got Bugs Bunny there dropping a bomb. And you go up under the aircraft. This is the aircraft's gear well. Very cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to duck. Yeah, you got the gunner's position there. There's the Avenger again. Now we move on to this transport aircraft belonging to the Navy.
And Whitney logo.
Oh, that's cool. yes, they got the old Pratt & Whitney logo in there. That's really cool. This aircraft, I do not know exactly what it is, and I don't believe they have a plaque telling you what it is. Yeah, John's going to go look up the registration. Very cool little United States transport aircraft. Flew with the Navy. And yeah, you got some more old equipment they used to work on the planes over here. And I noticed on the tail it says Guantanamo Bay. So was this aircraft from Guantanamo Bay? I'm not sure.
It's a Beech 26-458.
So it's a Beechcraft Expert. Cool. Yeah. That's cool. Yep. Now it looks more familiar to me. Sweet. And then you got Yankee Doodle again. Very nice, very nice. Inside the gunner's pit in the B25. I'm not going to go up any farther because it's quite cramped in here. Don't know if you can see back there, but this is a tunnel going through the tail section. And you've got the tail position back there. And I believe I can go up and see the cockpit from another hatch, which I'm going to switch to shortly. All right, this is the below the cockpit hatch. You've got the bombardier position up there, and you actually have the cockpit right there. I'm going to remove my photo camera and take a step up this first step. Actually, never mind, I'm not going to. But yeah, there you go. See the cockpit? Very cool, very cool. And that'll do it for this hangar. We're going to head back into hangar 1. We'll walk through their workshop here. All sorts of cool stuff up on the wall. This is where they work on the aircraft. And we're back in the main hangar, hangar 1. There you've got the T6. And one of the museum volunteers actually told me and John here that there's a bolt or a nut, something like that, with yeah, it's the size of a penny, and when they do the maintenance check, they'd actually put a penny in the year they did the check. And right there you've got a 1943 steel penny. Very cool little thing. I didn't know about the T6 Texans until today. And that will do it for the Tri-State Warbird Museum in Clermont County, Ohio. Very great museum, awesome experience. I highly recommend coming here and to come out and see the planes, learn a little history. If you like old cars, even see some old cars. And yeah, that'll just about do it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.